Hello travelers. In this video, I wanted to talk about the Orgone Accumulator. I came across this the other night with my fiance, and it was hilarious because look, there's Kurt Cobain. He's in Kurt Cobain's in an Orgone Accumulator. That's what this thing is. It looks like a outhouse, really. But he went to this place and tested it out, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it because it's really interesting, actually. So let's pull it up. Let's go into it. Supposedly, it's this thing that if you build it correctly, it aligns with like the electromagnetic field of your location on Earth. So it varies wherever you're from. You almost have to like do the scientific mathematics of it, the geometry or whatever of it, to get the. It's almost like tuning. It reminded me of tuning a piano. I was like, wow, I wonder if in the future that if it'll be a profession for like some people to go around to just like properly make these Orgone accumulators work based on your position on the planet, because everyone's is different with the EMF fields. So let's go into this thing. Like, what is an Orgone accumulator? What is this thing, right? Let's check it out. These layered boxes known as Orgone energy accumulators became a valuable tool in Reach scientific and medical research. And who they're talking about is this dude. Sorry, it's weird for me to say his name. William Reach. This guy. He's the one who came up with the first Orgone accumulator, William Reach. And I thought it was funny that he had the same haircut as Johnny Rotten, like John Lydon. The Sex Pistols guy. Is this guy like not his great-great-grandfather? Tell me this isn't the same like character. Oh, it's just not the same person. But back on the topic. William Reach, guys. Who is this guy? What the hell? Let's pull up a picture. It's hard to find pictures of these old guys that like they literally had to like fucking draw you. They couldn't even take a picture of you. They'd like get an artist and shit. Alright, William Reach's medical research. Initially, they were used to observe visual manifestations of Orgone energy within the enclosure to test the effects of Orgone radiation on cancer mice, right? This is fucking crazy, right? William Reach developed a metal-lined device named the Orgone Accumulator, believing that the box trapped Orgone energy that he could harness in groundbreaking approaches towards psychiatry, medicine, the social sciences, biology, and weather research. Discovery of Orgone energy. This stuff's real, guys. Orgone energy is supposedly this energy that's like on the moon and Mars. And if you build this like box, it's almost like a vocal booth or an outhouse taking a shit or something. It's like this little booth that if you layer it with steel wool and this fiberglass in repetition and layers, by the time you get to the middle, it can harness the power of like this fucking shit, this Orgone shit. And it's pretty crazy. It's like Orgone is from the term orgasm. That's where orgasm comes from, actually. And this guy obsessed about this sexual pleasure thing, but it's not like a perverse thing. It was just an energy in the universe that implicated this like this desire, this feeling, this beautiful like nirvana. Like, I don't know if you guys saw weird movies where that like aliens would touch somebody and they would like spasm and like fucking, you know, it's disgusting, but it's interesting. Orgone energy, it's real, man. Let's switch the picture. You can't look at these painted pictures for too long. You'll get sick, you know? But it looks like this. Look at this shit. It's like a fucking box and you sat in this chair. It's pretty crazy, right? This was the first one. This is the dude. Wilhelm Reach. That's him. And now, like, yeah, look at this. It looks like a fucking bank vault. It's creepy, right? You sit in these things. It's all your fault, Kurt. That's why I went down this wormhole, guys. It was Kurt Cobain's fault. But he like totally explored it. Look at that picture. It's fucking funny. And they sell them, you know. They have harnessed Orgone energy, and they'll try to sell it on like fucking, look at this, on like eBay and shit. I don't know if it's authentic though. You gotta be careful, right? If you get like authentic ones. Yeah, it's something like this, where you could take a bunch of crystals. They say whatever makes you feel better, but it's really just one crystal. And I believe in this. There's like rocks and minerals on our Earth that are receptive of energies and like fields that can only be obtained in like certain things. That'll be my next video actually. That it like gives off, it harnesses this energy. This shit's real, guys. Look at this guy. He's like, I'll show you how to build a fucking Orgone Accumulator booth in my house. This guy's so Mario. He's got his bike hanging up. It's funny. There's a lot of good videos on this. Wait a second. Here, let's go to this first before I go to the other dude that looks like my brother, aging 30 years. It's totally my brother. Orgone Accumulator explained. Look at this shit. It doesn't just benefit. The whole point was a human goes in it for like 5 to 30 minutes, right? And if you exceed the 30-minute mark, you exhaust yourself and it's unhealthy. But if you go 5 to 30 minutes, it does all these things. And it's not just for humans. Apparently, these Orgone, if you're able to generate this Orgone energy, anything benefits, like increased germination, increased budding. Plants, dude, they benefit. You could have some type of Orgone energy being receptive, like receiving this in your garden, and your fucking tomatoes will grow better. Check this out. You sit in this, increase energy, relaxing, mitigate cancer, deep respiration, blood rejuvenation, pain relief, rapid healing, rheumatic fever, diabetes, tuberculosis, anemia, abscesses. Oh my god, abscesses? Come on, if you have a big fucking thing on your neck, ulcers, immunity builder. Like, this thing was like considered like good. And of course they'll try to sell it. Bezos will try to sell anything that you guys want. Let me show you how to build one. And then this dude, I watched this with my fiance the other night. Look at this. What is this? I'll put it in the details below, don't worry. It's Ascension Tools. They only have like 7K subs. And this was a really awesome video. This dude, this guy wasn't lying, man. This guy was cool. And he started building Orgone accumulators because they were building all these cell phone towers around like where he lived. And this guy's on the wave, dude. Like, this might seem weird to you, but it wasn't so weird to William Reich, was it? Even his mentor, Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud came later and he was older than William Reich, which is really weird. Like, William Reich should be mentoring Sigmund Freud, but for some reason Sigmund Freud mentored William Reich, which is like really fucking weird, actually. You guys ever hear this thing? Orgone Accumulator devices are experimental. They are not medical devices and are not a substitute for professional medical care, it says. If you have a medical condition, please consult a healthcare professional. In modern Western culture, energy medicine is a rather new phenomena, and homeopathy one of the first forms. Why did the FDA ban Orgone Energy Accumulator? Apparently they banned it. The FDA focused on the Orgone Energy Accumulator, which Reich and other physicians were using experimentally with patients. Convinced that the accumulator was being fraudulently promoted as a sexual medical device, FDA agents spent years interviewing Reich students, physicians, patients, and associates. Very controversial. But supposedly it was like harnessing power from like Mars. These guys have the same fucking haircut, man. No shit. No shit. Look at this. That is John Lydon, dude. Thanks for joining me on this ride, guys. It's pretty cool. There's a lot more to know about it. I'm gonna put some videos in the details that teach you how to build one with the layers and the steel wool and how like the magnetic force like is receptive of it and receives it, and based on where you're calculated on Earth. It's pretty fucking in-depth and crazy. I'm probably gonna have to make more videos of it, but Wilhelm Reich, man, he like started this thing. It's crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring a ding ding my bell, baby, and I will see you guys in the very next video.